Hello, Capricorn. It's umomgtarot, and this is your singles and dating tarot card reading. Let's have a look-see at what's been going on and do a tarot spread just like normal. And if you'd like a personal reading, check out the description. There's a link. There's a link to my website. And here we go. Let's dive in. Capricornian. All right, you got Leo on the brain in the single life. Leo energy is out there, so you're frolicking. All right, the energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. So you're out there, but you have values, self-value. And that's never been a question for Capricorn. So you guys always really evaluate what it is you're in fact looking for and observe. You're always testing. And you like flamboyantly nice things, like people who are vibrant in public. You like a show. All right, and then we have Aquarius energy. The energy is freedom loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. Okay, community, somebody who's out there and loving every minute of it. Social person. Community, they come with a big family. They know a lot of people. They got a friend named Bob Sacramano. Okay, and they have charisma. That's what you like. That's what you like. And Gemini, ooh, they have that allure. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. Okay, so you like the talk of the town. You like that lively partner who knows how to get to gabbing with the commoners. You like somebody who's very vibrant and talkative and chatty and friendly, likable, and high maintenance. That's what it's given, and you maybe even be that yourself. But with that Gemini, there's a Dr. Jekyll Hyde element. With the Aquarius energy, there's a little bit of coldness, a little bit of man-eater, a little bit of I will walk away at any second kind of thing, independence. And that Leo energy, there's that I have a vibrant personality, try to keep up. So let's see what's going on here with the dating life. You got the Ten of Wands. This is a heavy responsibility. What? So I guess some of you guys date people that are a heavy burden because they're so in high demand, so sought after, if you will. You guys like the high life, but it comes with competition, judgment. People judge who you date. Some of you date people for very materialistic reasons, as per the Capricorn way. Very good business decisions. Someone who's fair, someone who's has integrity, but also you protect yourself. Judgment is maybe sometimes you guys don't care what other people think and you just want somebody that you want, and then we got to, somebody you won't necessarily take home, but somebody that people are judging, somebody that you maybe cheated on your first wife with, something controversial, and the weight of it is heavy. So you guys might be dating or courting or interested in somebody attached to a complicated situation, and there's judgment around it. But I think the most important thing when the judgment card comes is like you judging yourself, you being real with yourself. Because if you're aligned with your core values and your actions, you're like, okay. But if you're just convincing yourself to be aligned with it, then it's gonna have karmic repercussions. So you really have to check yourself. We have the Four of Cups. That represents boredom. That represents stagnance emotionally, just feeling bored and tired and unhappy. And that might be the justification for this act. And it might be the feelings on the inside in whatever situation causing this, or justifying what is going on. I'm not saying anything strange is going on yet, but I feel like you guys are interested in excitement, and it might be tempting for you to get into sticky situations for the excitement of it, and you may not realize it. Especially when you're bored. Oof, when you're bored, it's on. You work hard, you play hard. So it's almost like when you're bored, you're like, I don't deserve this. Nine of Swords, anxiety. Anxiety, something that is thrilling might cause you anxiety later on. You got to consider that. Some of you guys are really, really thinking about doing a lot of thinking while you're idle. While you're idle, you guys are slow paced, so some of the things that you do are long term, so you have to stay focused, or your attention can veer off into dangerous lanes. The Four of Cups is like, so if you're fantasizing, you might lose touch with reality. or like if you have anxiety about the waiting game or the stagnancy, maybe you're, some of you guys are like fixated on how long you've been single and if you're still good at being in the game, or maybe you're judging yourself too harshly. Maybe you have so many burdens, so much baggage that you don't know if you're a qualified candidate to be out there. And some of you guys are feeling very overwhelmed by that, which is not the Capricorns. You guys got to come in confident. That's who you are. Ten of Swords in reverse. Some of you guys have been hurt, rejected, backstabbed, feeling rejected. Well, take its toll on you if it's happened more than once, but it's like happened in the scheme of life multiple times in one small run. That'll be traumatic, but that's not the forever story, and you have to never lose sight of the broader picture. Even 10 times in a lifetime is not, that means you tried a lot. But that's good, and then you get desensitized to the rejection if you don't internalize it and let it turn you into a monster. Ten of Swords represents a clear signature of the end. You're done with that. But this is in reverse, so you may not recognize the end and go further than the end. Now, the Capricorns are always associated with that Devil card where it rules temptation. So some Capricorns are prone to overindulging. So let's relax. Let's relax with the thinking and the overthinking the relationship stuff. Let's chill out and focus on the fun. And I say that because Leo's right there. And, let's focus on the fun of it all, not the commitment, not the long-term planning. I know you know how to have fun, but it feels like there's a little bit of like resentment or, yes, baggage or feelings that need to be processed and sorted out in this singles and dating life. Because the Judgment card is just screaming at me, and the Four of Cups, bored. Oh, you're bored. So then you don't really know what you want. So whatever comes on at your door and excites you is going to be what's in play. We're not manifesting deliberately. We're even being borderline selfish. Queen of Cups. Being selfish with our energy karmically, disrupting our own balance, hurting others, not being fair. There's the Justice card. 7th house, relationships. Things feel unfair. I feel like you could be a little destructive if you're dating with hurt in your heart, with baggage that you're hiding. When judgment gets called up, it's like, hey now, you're lying to them, but are you lying to yourself too? Like, do you think this is the right thing to do? It's like, other people are doing it. Who cares about other people? Are you consciously doing the right thing? Or are you being selfish? And then, are you conscious of the fact that you're being very selfish in dating? It's like it's like calling that to the forefront and be like, can you say that with certainty? If you're before an angel with a horn, say, no, I was just doing me, and that's what society's about. It's like, are you being selfish or not? It's like, okay, I am being selfish. I'm just doing whatever I want. I don't care who the casualties are, because everybody else is doing it. Okay, were you going over the speed limit? Well, everybody else was. Were you going over the speed limit? Well, I guess, yeah. Okay, well, here's this ticket that you have to pay and not everybody else. So do you for you at the end of the day. When you're naked, can't lie. Hips don't lie. So be real with yourself about your actions in dating, so that if you're not getting results that you want in dating, that you can easily pivot. Like, oh, okay, maybe I'll stop lying to people. Like, maybe I'll stop giving everyone money and then being surprised that they don't like me for me. You know what I mean? Like, little things, just be real. Be real. Okay, maybe, so 4 times I dated somebody and the first thing I did was buy them stuff, and then they were there and they were excited, and then it fizzled out once I stopped buying stuff. Okay. Let's notice patterns is all. Let's not attack ourselves. Let's just recognize patterns about ourselves and manage them. Just like a Capricorn would. Final card, Knave of Swords. A little bit of drama, gossip. Maybe that excites you, because you like all that 10th house stuff where people recognize you and your reputation, all that, having a good reputation. But also people like to be relevant, so any publicity sometimes is good publicity. You just like to be in the headlines. You just like to be out here in these streets and people talking about it, what your comings and goings are. So you'll take any entertainment. So singles, you're just out here having fun, having a good time, but just know your limit and play within it. Okay, that's all I'd have to say about that. Right, Capricorn? That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, check out the description. There's a link to my website. And also check out my Etsy shop. I got candles, fragrance oils, gemstones, beans, greens, lettuce, tomato, you name it. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.